First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer. How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi, host of Tier Talk. Welcome to another episode of Tier Talk. Today we're going to discuss briefly controlling communication between you and a manipulative inmate. This is key. Again, it's not going to be a catch-all. I'm just going to talk about a specific situation and hope that you can build what you need from it. And again, I think it's definitely a needed dialogue. I was going through one of my videos and I saw a comment in which we have a new person get ready to become a correctional officer, and this is their biggest concern. So I'm going to go ahead and add this video to my playlist of videos on inmate manipulation. And guys, I'm looking for your comments on this because maybe we can talk a little bit more specific about your advice in regards to controlling the communication between you and an inmate that's trying to manipulate, again, because we don't want to go down that road with them. It's a long and windy road, and one thing, it's time consuming. Second thing is we want to be able to protect ourselves because we don't know where that road is going. So guys, if you haven't, the show is Tier Talk. It's for you brave men and women that work that front line in correction. So please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. That bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. I stand by for our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to talk about controlling the communication between you and a manipulative inmate.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Thank you guys for listening to our sponsor. So this is going to be a quick dialogue. I'm just going to highlight a specific concern, but we can add on this. Plus, again, I'm going to put this in a playlist of inmate manipulation videos that I have. So I think we're really getting a good roundabout collection of videos on inmate manipulation. Now, guys, when we deal with a manipulative inmate or any inmate in general, we always have to have control of that communication. And we also have to try to get an idea where we think that this inmate is going to try to take us during that communication. So right off the bat, when we have that communication with this inmate, we let it be known where we're willing to go and we take control. So we're not just giving them the control blindly. And that's very important. And again, I'll give you a specific incident, but I'm sure this could be generalized out. So take what you can from me. But let's say that you have an inmate that is looking to try to manipulate moves. And the way they try to manipulate their moves is, in some cases, of course, there's many ways they can do it, but for this specific scenario, let's say that they're trying to manipulate a move by saying that they're going to hurt themselves or hurt others. You know, they know when they say that, there's an immediate reaction that we have to take. They know that. It is what it is. That's why when we teach manipulation, we could do so much for ourselves, but then you get those policies that force us to react, and inmates know how to control that. So technically, through those policies, they sort of feel that they control our reaction. So basically, what we want to do is we want to try to limit that. So basically is, before you have that communication with that inmate, you need to have in your mind, okay, this is the inmate I'm dealing with. These are the different routes that they can possibly take. And I want to make it known at that point that I'm not willing to travel down that road. So again, if an inmate comes up and they're trying to manipulate a move, again, specific to this, there's many ways they can do this, but just specific to what I'm talking about here, as soon as you go in and you have that interaction with that inmate, you let that inmate know, okay, I'm here for these reasons, and if at any time you decide to employ these routes, this is going to be the outcome. So the outcome is going to be either A, B, or C. Again, if you're going to try to hurt yourself, boom, we'll keep you on the constant watch. We'll talk to you when you get off. If you're going to try to threaten another inmate, then you're going to get the threatening charge. That's it. End of discussion. I'm out. But if we're actually going to have a civil communication, then we can do that. But the moment you try to play the system, the conversation is done. I'm not going to give you a chance to literally take me down any road that I'm not in control of. And again, I'm speaking very general, but I think you get the idea. When you go in to communicate with an inmate, you are in control of that road. They're going down the road that you're taking them down. You do not go down the road that they're trying to take you down. You do not spend time getting lost on a road that you know nothing about. You go in there, you establish control, and at the end of the day, you are driving that vehicle. So you let it be known that when you have that communication, where that communication is going to go. And at all times, that control is in your hands. If you feel that you're losing that sense of control, then you end that conversation immediately, because that's how you regain that control back, believe it or not. You go back another day or at another time, depending on the situation, and you try it again. But at the end of the day, if you feel like you're losing control, the best way to gain control at that point is to end the conversation and come back with a fresh set of eyes and a chance to kind of reevaluate the situation. But again, this conversation was all about control. We'll love your thoughts on this. As always, guys, the show is Tier Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. That bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. Say